Hello. Hello.
Hello, can you
Okay,
hear
so
me?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so sorry for delay. So actually I am also late for my breakfast. So now we continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi and welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine for beginners to advanced. We already cover our first day, second day, and third day, and today is our fourth number of class. Okay, and I am course coordinator. And this is our full course content. We will try to complete all of the part within the 7 days from beginners to advanced. All of the topics we try to complete. And today is our fourth number of class. So fourth number of class, basically I will try to discuss about that how you can easily remove the cloud from your satellite images and you can get the clear condition of the satellite images. So basically when you want to work with the rainy season or wet season images, then you can get the lot of cloud. Okay, so that's why we need to remove the cloud from our satellite images. And when you want to work with the land use and land cover, then you must be remove the cloud from your satellite images for getting the good result of land use and land cover. Okay, so that's why we need to remove the cloud from the satellite images and get the clear condition of the satellite image for the better accuracy of land use and land cover and other types of remote sensing work. And I also try to discuss about that for the digital elevation model or DEM data. So how you can easily use the DEM data, and using the DEM data how you can easily make the hillshade map, solve map, aspect map, okay, using the DEM map or digital elevation model data, how you can easily do this. And I also try to discuss about the LST monitoring, so how you can easily make the land surface temperature monitoring using the Landsat as well as also using the MODIS dataset. How you can easily make the land surface temperature monitoring using the MODIS as well as also Landsat, and also how you can easily make the time series chart. Okay, how you can easily make the time series chart and get the result as a graph. And I also try to discuss about that how you can easily calculate it, the average, maximum, minimum NDVI of any specific region. Suppose you want to calculate it, what is the result of NDVI for your any specific region. You want to net the average NDVI value. Okay, so we can easily calculate it in Google Earth Engine platform for average, maximum, minimum NDVI for any specific region. Okay, and then I also try, this is our course content, so I will try to complete all of the part step by step. So in this time, first of all I will try to discuss about that how you can easily remove the cloud from your satellite images. Okay, so basically when you want to remove the satellite cloud from the satellite images, you can see here the one type of satellite images Here you can
Yeah.
see the some cloud in this satellite image. Here you can see some cloud. Okay, but when I want to use here the cloud marks function, then I can easily remove the all of the cloud and I can get the clear condition satellite image like this. Here you can see this is the same time period image, but in this time here you can see some this image, first image. Here you can find the cloud, you can see cloud. Also you can get the some haze in this image. But when I want to use here the cloud marks function, then I can easily remove the cloud from the satellite images. I can get the clear condition of the satellite images, and I can easily use the satellite images for the remote different types of remote sensing work. So let's go. I also try to show you that how you can easily do the clear condition of the satellite images. So I simply open my code editor. So I simply open my code editor and open a new code editor. Okay, so in this time I want to work with this code editor. So first of all, I will try to show you that how you can easily remove the cloud from the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery. So I just simply write here my data set about the Sentinel-2. So I want to work with this data set. And you can see this is my data set. I want to work with this data set and try to show you that how you can easily remove the cloud from your satellite images. Okay, so I just simply import the data set, my image collection of Sentinel-2, and I also need to import my shapefile. So I simply import my shapefile and put the name is that ROI. So in this time I just simply filtering this image. I simply take a variable and give the variable name is the image. And you can use any variable name. I just simply, if you want, you can also change the name, no problem. So I simply change this to the S2A. Then I simply call my collection S2A, and I simply use the filter bounds function. And then I simply intersecting with my ROI. So this is my shapefile variable name ROI. And then I just simply filter the image collection a specific time period. Suppose I want to show the image filter date, and I want to show the result for suppose 2016.
GIS এবং রিমোট সেন্সিং টিউটোরিয়ালে সবাইকে স্বাগত।
So in this time I simply use the 2016, and then I simply use the 1st January. From 2016 December 31. Okay, I simply use the filter. I want to filter Earth engine filter, then less than. LT means less than. Less than. I simply call the image properties. So I simply go to the image properties name, and I simply use the image property and pick here the simply copy the cloud pixel percentage. Simply copy and then simply paste here. And then I simply put here the cloud pixel percentage is suppose 10%. In this time here you can say just filter it. How I can filter? I want to filter Earth engine filter where cloud pixel percentage less than 10. Okay, so I filter all of the images which image is the less than 1%, 10% cloud cover. Okay, and then I simply created the median composite, and then I simply use the clip function, clip with my shapefile RY. Okay, so I want to show the result. First of all, I want to show the result. What is the condition of the image? I want to check it. I simply add a layer, and then I just simply call my object is the image, and I also want to show the map center object because I want to focusing of the shapefile. I simply call my region of interest RY and put the zoom level 10 and click to the run. So now you can see I can get the image, but this image is not good. I added the visualization in this time for getting the good result. So I just simply click on the layer, and then I simply just added the band combination. I want to use the red, then green and blue band, and also increase the 98% for better looking, and then I simply click to the apply. So now you can see here it will be added these satellite images. Okay. So in this time I just simply import and then simply copy the variable name from this and paste after the object name. In this time you can see I want to get these images. Okay, I get the images 10% cloud cover, so that's why it look like this. I want to get the image for the 10% less than 10% cloud cover. So in this time I also increase the value, then I also get the cloud in my image. You can see I simply use the 90%. So now I can easily find out the some cloud on your image. Here you can see you can find the some cloud. You can see I can get the some haze as well as also get the some cloud. Okay, basically this white pixel will identify the cloud. Okay, so in this time we need to remove the cloud and haze from the satellite images and get the clear condition of the satellite images so that we can easily use the image for remote sensing work as well as also other types of remote sensing work. So in this time I also try to show you that how we can easily remove the cloud from your satellite images and get a clear condition of the satellite images. So in this time here you can see I can find out the cloud in here. Also you can see I find out the cloud. Okay, also you can see find out the cloud. Okay, so in this time when I want to use here the cloud marks band function, then it will be automatically removed. So in this time what is the cloud band function? So you can easily get the function details in here. So I simply go to the image information sheet. So here I can get the different types of band. So one kind of band, it's named the cloud marks band. You can see. Okay, cloud marks. Okay, this band name is the cloud marks. So mainly this resolution is a 60 meter cloud marks. So we are using the cloud marks function, and then we can easily remove the cloud and haze from our satellite images. And every satellite images has a cloud marks function. When you want to work with the Landsat, you can also find out the cloud marks function. When you want to work with the Landsat surface reflectance, you can get also the cloud marks band function. So here you can see here I can get the cloud marks band function, and this function is a 60 meter. In this time I just use the cloud marks band function, and then I simply remove the cloud and get the clear condition of the satellite images. In this time here you can see this cloud marks band function is a 2-bit, bit 10 and bit 11. Okay, so here you can see bit 10 has the two signal 0 and 1. 0 means no clouds, 1 means clouds present. Also you can see bit 11, it has also two signal 0 and 1. So 0 means there is the no cloud or no cirrus cloud, and 1 means cirrus clouds is present. Okay, so in this time I want to write a function so that I can use the 2 signal bit, and I can easily remove the cloud from my satellite images, and I want to use the band. Okay, so first of all I need to select the band for the QS60. Okay, I simply select the band QS60. I simply select the band. After the selecting band, I need to get bit 10 and bit 11. Okay, bit 10 and bit 11. Then I simply use at the bit 10 equal to 0. Okay, so that 0 means that there is the no cloud. Also bit 11 equal to 0. So it means that there is a no cirrus cloud. So in this time, I want to use all of the things using a function so that I can easily work and I can get the result. Okay, so let's go. I simply create a function, and this function I simply first of all I need to select the QA cloud max band. So I simply select the cloud max band. So I just simply take a variable in here. So I just simply take a function. Okay, so I simply take a function. I can simply take a variable name, function variable name. Suppose this function variable name is that I simply put the variable name is the max to cloud. Max to clouds. Okay. Then I simply use here the function keyword. In this time, I want to take here the element name. I simply take the element name is the image. Okay. I make a curly bracket, and in this curly bracket, I just put my argument. First of all, I need to select my cloud max band. So I simply take a variable and give the variable name is the QA. You can use any variable name. Then I simply call the image and I simply select this band. My band name is that, you can see. QS60. Okay. I simply copy and then I simply paste here QS60. In this time, I select my band. After this, I need to select my bit. This QS60 has a 2 bit, bit 10 and bit 11. So I simply take a variable. I simply take the variable and give the variable name is the suppose cloud bit max. Okay. And then I simply use at the 1 less than 10. And what is the 10? 10 is the bit number. And I also take the another bit. I simply put that variable and give the variable name is the slash bit max. Okay. And then I simply use at the 1 less than 11. So what is the 11? 11 is my one of another bit. And this 2 bit has a 2 signal, 0 and 1. So in this time I want to select here the equal to 0. Why I want to select the 0? You can see when I want to go to the image information sheet, here I can get the bit 10. 0, if there is a no cloud, and bit 11 also you can see 0, there is a no cloud. So in this time I want to just select here the bit 10 equal to 0, bit 11 equal to 0. So for this I simply write the function code again in here. So I simply take a variable and give the variable name is the max. In this time I max with this, and then I simply call my band QA, and I simply use a function called the bitwise and okay, and then I simply call this cloud bit max. Simply copy the variable name and paste here, and also I simply set here the equal to 0. So I simply use that the equal to 0, and I also need to add here the another. So I simply use here the and. Then I simply call my image band variable name QA and use here the bitwise and then I simply call the slash bitmax and also set equal to 0. Set equal to 0. So in this time what happened, you can see I just simply use at the cloud bit. I simply select my cloud max band. Okay. Then I simply select my cloud bit max 10 bit and also cloud slash bit max 11. I simply set here the cloud bit max equal to 0, also slash bit max equal to 0. So it identify the clear condition of the satellite images. Okay. So in this time I want to just use here the return function, return this image, so that it will be update max with my, I simply copy the variable name and paste there. So now this image is updating according to my condition, which condition I want to set here, and this condition is stored in a variable max. So I simply copy the max and paste here. Okay. So now we can see my function is the ready. So this is the function. It's called the cloud max band function. So mainly we are using this function for removing the cloud from these satellite images and get the clear condition of the satellite images. So in this time I want to just add the function with my collection. So I simply take the another layer for showing the result. So I simply copy the same code and paste here, and in this time I just simply take the another variable, suppose cloud image. I simply put the variable name, suppose image, clouds free. Okay, I simply put the variable name, and then I just simply use a function. It's called the map function. I simply use the map function, and then I simply call my function variable name. So my function variable name is that you can see class. I simply copy the variable name and then paste here. Okay, I want to show the result. So for this I simply copy this line from here and paste here, and then simply call the object name and paste here, and I also put the layer name. Suppose this layer name is that I simply put the no cloud. Okay, so it's showing the no cloud, and this image showing the cloud. I simply click the run. So now we can get the another images. In this image we can easily show the all of the cloud and haze. We can easily get the clear condition of the image, and now we can easily use this satellite image for making any remote sensing work. So this is the image for our first time. When this is the cloudy image, you can see. You can see this is the what is the condition about the two satellite images. When I want to use here the max function, cloud max function, I can get the image like this, and you can see without max. Okay, so you can see all of the cloud will be removed. This is a no cloud image, and when I want to show the no cloud image, you can see this image very good, and we can easily remove the cloud and haze from our satellite images, and we can get the clear condition. We can get the clear condition of satellite images, and we are easily working with these satellite images for making the different types of remote sensing work. You can see this is a very cloudy image. You can see, and this image is not good quality, and we can see this is there's a lot of haze. But when I want to show the another image, you can see we can easily understand, and the cloud you can see easily remove. Okay, we can get the very clear condition of the satellite images. Okay, so basically this is the process when you want to remove the cloud from your satellite images and get the clear condition of the satellite images. And now we can easily working with the satellite images for different types of work. Okay, so I hope you can easily got the point. So you also try to remove the cloud from the Landsat imagery. Okay, so this is our one type of the assignment. So you also try to remove the cloud using the assignment is that you just remove the cloud using the Landsat imagery from Google Earth Engine platform. You just remove the Landsat. Okay, you can just showing the layer 2 layer like this. Suppose you can see the cloud. This is the cloud layer, and when I want to remove this cloud, I can get the clear condition of the images. So you can just showing the 2 layer and submit this assignment. Though that's okay. And you will also try to this for using the Landsat imagery and face any problem, then you can also get the solution, no problem. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Any question about this? Any question?
No
Okay.
question.
Okay, so I also send you this code, then you can easily understand. I also practice, then I can easily get the solution. You can see this is our first image when you want to work with the cloudy. So there is the cloud max band function. Okay, so we have a cloud max band function. We just need to select this band, and then also need to select the bit. So 2 bit is available, bit 10 and bit 11. But when you want to work with the Landsat, you can also see there are a lot of bit. Okay, so first of all you need to select the bit, and then you can simply select here the equal to 0. Okay, so 0, what is the 0? So 0 means that there is the no cloud, and it's identify the clear condition of the satellite images. Okay, So basically this is the process for removing the cloud from the satellite images. You can see this is the cloud image and haze image, but when I want to use here the cloud marks when function, I can get the very clear condition of the image, and now I can easily work with this image for land use, land cover, or other types of remote sensing work. Okay, so in this time I also just try to go to my next topic. So in this time I will try to discuss about that how we can easily work with the land surface temperature monitoring and make the time series chart, as well as also use here the land set as well as also MODIS data set. So here you can see this is the land surface temperature. So basically this is the Dhaka city land surface temperature map year of 2020. So in this time I also try to show you that how you can easily make the land surface temperature monitoring and using the MODIS satellite imagery as well as also land set satellite imagery, and finally how you can easily make the time series chart like this. What is the condition of what is the temporal change of the land surface temperature between the specific time period. I also try to show you that. Okay, so let's go. We'll try to discuss about the land surface temperature monitoring. So I just simply open a new code editor. So in this time I just try to show you that how you can easily work with the land surface temperature monitoring and using the MODIS as well as also land set imagery. Okay, and also make the how you can easily work with the for make the temporal time series chart. Okay, for the different time period, what is the condition of the land surface temperature. So basically in this time I want to work with the MODIS satellite imagery, and then I also try to show you that land set satellite imagery how you can easily do this. So let's go.